No, I'm talking about the wing. Do not warm the cheese up in the microwave. Take that out.
We're off to a great start.
You should hear Marv tomorrow when the Packers win. No.
Shut up, Chad. Shut up, man.
Oh, I'm putting money on the Packers. What's going on, everyone? So welcome to the latest live stream. The gang is back. Finally, we haven't live streamed since last year, I believe. Sorry, I had to get the dad joke out. So this is part 3 of our top 100 collaborative effort of trying to figure out 100 films that all 3 of us can agree on. And yeah, I guess we'll go around first. And Marv, how you been?
I have been great. I've been fantastic. I actually feel much better today than I did yesterday, honestly.
It's because you were off, right?
No, I work 7 days a week, dude.
That's right. That's right.
I thought you had weekends off. What happened to that?
I have 2 jobs now.
Wow.
The American dream. Sergey, how you been?
Been doing good. Glad these holidays are over. Get back to a normal life.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I agree with you, dude.
I'm sure Papa Bezos isn't screwing you over as much now. Now that things.
Oh no, we will be screwed over. Because now we got to do all the repairs.
Well. All right. I guess the first thing I want to mention is that Sergey, the last live stream you weren't here, but Marv and I we had a bet for Sonic 3 versus Mufasa. And
I would assume Sonic 3 won. So yeah.
So Lion King technically did well. Like it actually made that 65 million, but our bet was for 3 days. It wasn't for like the 5 days. So
it was domestically, right? Not international.
Yeah, domestically. But honestly,
let's keep it simple. You lost. Let's just start.
I lost, but it is.
There's always but.
But it is funny though because if you look at the overall box office, I think
Mufasa
is doing better now.
It definitely has gained momentum. I'll give you that. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, in fact, yeah, it's only 17 million behind Sonic 3, and worldwide, Mufasa is winning, which I figured because it's more name recognition worldwide as opposed to Sonic 3. But yeah. So you won the $10. I sent that over to you. So
you want but listen,
you could be sending the $10 back when the Packers win, right?
Mark, did you want to place a bet for tomorrow?
Nah, only because
no,
I'm not at full strength right now. I'm scared to death, honestly. I will be much more.
Why? All the pundits are saying the Eagles are going to win.
They are going to win, but I'll be much more confident next week, and I'll be confident going forward every week after. I just got to see it. I have to see them show up. If they show up, nobody can beat them, but they have to show up. That's a fair take. Am I wrong?
I mean, you're not wrong because if they don't show up tomorrow, then there's no game. So it's like,
that's not what I meant. Oh God, oh God, bro. Sir, hold on. I'm gonna talk to somebody who's level-headed. Sorry, I know that you don't know anything about sports, but they show up and play like they're supposed to. Like I'll give you this analogy, okay? Let's say Christopher Nolan, right? Let's say he's going to direct the Odyssey in January, okay? Well, not January. Let's say next month, all right? If Nolan shows up to deliver the goods like we all know he's capable of, that's going to be a monster smash hit, right?
There's always haters, though. So.
Oh God, that's not what I asked you. Is it going to be a monster hit if he shows up and does what we expect him to do? Yes or no?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Exactly, my point. But
I think that's a terrible example, though, Mark.
It's not.
For crying out loud, we've never seen Nolan direct a fantasy film, so it's like I think it's going to be good. Could be, but I don't know. We'll see.
I hope so.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about the Odyssey. The Odyssey. We're talking about the Eagles.
He's going to deliver. If Nolan does what he's supposed to do, he's going to deliver.
So what you're saying is the Packers represent Nolan, and then
the
Eagles represent Brett Ratner. Marv, that creatine's hitting you.
Oh no, he will actually be a great lawyer. I'm not even playing with you. He's if it was If it was anybody that needed to be a lawyer, it would be him. I'm not even playing. Chad will be a fantastic lawyer.
Thank you, Marv.
Mm-hmm. This is C Murder.
C Murder.
Yeah.
I meant to ask you, where did that nickname come from? I kind of rolled with it, but I was like, where did that come from?
No, his last name is Sabourin.
Yeah, like so boring.
No, not so boring.
Almost. It's close. It's close.
Well, but to back to my analogy, first of all, let me just stop you right there, both of you. You guys are both wrong. He's going to deliver the second coming of Oppenheimer with this movie. I want you to understand this. This is going to be the next Cleopatra. This is going to be what Paradise Lost should have been. This is going to be Lawrence of Arabia level.
Yeah, but Cleopatra was a box office bomb.
Back then, it would be a hit today if it was made by Nolan. If it was made by Nolan, it would be a hit.
A 4-hour film would be a hit today?
By Nolan, yes.
I kind of want to see The Odyssey being a 4-hour film though. Now,
it won't.
Just out of curiosity.
I wouldn't mind. We get an intermission and everything.
I would love that. I would love that. I personally think the Hateful Eight would have done well with the old roadshow presentation if it didn't come out next to Star Wars. I believe that.
That's what I believe too. It came out at the wrong time.
Do you know that Disney actually crushed its release plans? It was supposed to play at the Cinerama Dome, and I think some other ones. I think the Grauman Chinese Theater and other places that would have loved to showcase something like that. But Disney wanted to stronghold at the time. They really put down their weight when those movies are coming out because they were on a roll. And Tarantino spoke about it. It's just sad, man. But I think that could happen again, and I don't think that they would get stronghold again. You know what I mean?
Well, and I think also at this point, Tarantino can probably see that his films that come out in the summertime, they usually tend to fare really well, like Inglourious Bastards, Once Upon a Time, and Homicide America in Hollywood. So I have a feeling that his final film will be released in the summertime. Christmas is so chaotic. It really is.
But he might want that Oscar play.
I mean, still can. Inglourious Bastards and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood both got Best Picture nominations. So
they did, but they always want to get that release window in that Christmas corridor, maybe even for limited release and expansion. I don't know.
That's what The Revenant did. That's what The Revenant did.
I don't think that he can decide on what he wants to do, honestly.
And I think that's his whole thing, is that he wants to be remembered for his 10 films. So he's wanting to make sure that his final film is one that he's really proud of, I guess. Even though that project, the movie critics, sounded like something that
hold on.
Really well.
There it is. Yeah, there we go. But the movie critic, I think, would have done well. I think that he scared himself out of it, personally.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but when The Hateful Eight before that came out, originally he wasn't going to do it because I think it was the play got leaked online.
It was I believe it was Bruce Dern's agent.
Oh, Bruce Dern's. Oh, wow. Okay.
Or was it what's his name? Tim
Roth.
Yeah, one of those two. I think you can double check, but it was one of those guys, and I think he was very upset. It was sad to see him like that, but he made it, and I'm glad he made it. I actually watched it not too long ago. It's a great movie.
Yeah, it really is. I think that's one all three of us like.
Yep.
Is that? I forget. Do we have that in our top 100?
I think we have both of his movies.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I just wanted to say on a quick, side note. I actually think that I have to one day I'm gonna have to redo my whole list, not separate from this, because I've actually realized that there's certain movies that's not on there that deserve to be on there.
And certain movies that are on here that don't need to be on here.
Like what? Like
50 Shades of Grey.
That's going to stay on there. It really is though. But here's the deal though. I've always said, Chad, you can quote me on this. I've always said I know that it sounds stupid, but for me personally, I just feel like that movie delivers exactly what it promises, and I had a great time with it. I could put it on right now and eat it up. I could watch it back to back and never get old.
See, Marv, I could 100% respect that if what it promised to do actually succeeded. Like, it promises a sexy romp, and it's very vanilla. Like, if Sergey ever watches it, I think he'll be on Team Chad with this. It's very.
Everybody's going to be on your side with it.
All the seasons. They're just like,
Hush. You better not watch that.
The doghouse.
I did.
But no. So here's the deal, right? I get your criticism, but I feel as though what we got with those movies are exactly what they were supposed to be. Like they're like I've read some of the books. That's what the movie that the movie is a fair representation of what they are. And if you like those books, and I thought they were fun, they're not like, great art or anything like that. I never said they were great art. It's just they are what they are. You can
at the end of the day, I'm glad that you got enjoyment out of them, Marv.
Yeah.
I personally did not. I watched all three, hoping that maybe they would get better. No.
That's fine. That's fine. I just want that to be clear.
But I will say this. Here's a positive. They are better than the 365-day movies. I
still have yet to watch those.
You should watch them, Marv. I honestly think that you should.
Actually,
get some Hennessy. Watch those movies.
I'm gonna try to get my cousin to watch it, and let's see what she says. But she might enjoy something like that. Yeah,
please watch it.
I'll give it a go. I've been.
They are traveling movies with.
You've explained the plot to me.
It's basically, you know how Adam Sandler makes those movies with friends?
Yes.
It's basically that, but with just a lot of sex.
Yeah, I can deal with that. Hold on, I'll come right back and put it on low battery mode. Hold on.
Oh, wow, 61% already went.
Now it's on 49.
Holy cow, Marv!
But I put it on low battery mode.
Close all the tabs.
It's like 100 tabs.
No,
because we've only been going for 12 minutes. It already went down 12%. So that means at this point we have like 40 minutes.
All right, hold on. Hello, you there? Hello?
We're here, Mark. There,
I got you. Yes, I do.
All right, so I think a good thing to whittle down.
Hold on, I might have a charger. Hold on. Is it a C type?
That'd be cool. I think a nice way of whittling this list down will be movies that all three of us haven't seen. Actually, I don't want to do that though, because that means Transpotting would be taken off, and
Why would it be taken off?
Because Marv hasn't seen it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're not going to do that. I think we're just going to have to do some give and take in the day. We have 14 movies. I mean, what's nice is that's 114 movies that we agreed upon. So it's just going to be hard to try to figure out which ones we are willing to take off. So I think, yeah, I'm not taking off. Some of these I'm not taking off. Like Night of the Living Dead, Marv likes horror. He's never seen it. This will give him good.
I have seen that movie.
You've seen Night of the Living Dead?
I did. Yes, I have seen that. I've seen that and Dawn of the Dead.
The original, the 1968.
Yes, I did see it. I don't remember it that well, but I have seen it. I promise you. I promise.
Oh. All right.
Where's the outlet? I need the outlet.
True Grit. LA Confidential. Fight Club. Citizen Kane.
Ugh. Let's see. Where is
Hollow? Oh wait, I just read
Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, we don't even have Sweeney Todd on here, but we got Sleepy Hollow.
I know.
I'm so glad that we had audiences help us out because we got
that was a cheat code. You know it.
Huh?
That was a cheating. You know it.
Well, audiences aren't in today. I think it's just because usually based on the time zone and everything.
After a month, they've realized we don't exist anymore.
Like they're gone.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I can't believe Signs was on here.
I think it's because you gave Marv a bone with that one.
Yeah, it was we were limited with options.
No. No, the audience gave me a bone. I had multiple people say Signs belonged on there. Yes. We're going to
Kick ass. I can understand. Friday. I'll leave on because I haven't seen it, so this will give me a reason to watch it.
Friday's a classic, man.
Friday Night Lights. I know.
I
Actually,
saw that.
Sergey's seen that now. So, Sergey, do you think this should stay on the list?
It could stay on there. It is one of the better like football movies. Maybe the best. I don't know how I feel like the show would be better because it wouldn't be as rushed, but it was pretty good.
That's fair.
It has this kind of like Stand By Me feel to it by the end of the movie. Like everyone's going their separate ways.
All right, let's start from the beginning. So, Gone Girl, Hereditary, Prestige. Those are the ones that bona fide they're staying. Jaws, I think we can all agree should stay on here. Prisoners, all three of us love it. Sorry, Mark, no Catching Fire. The Exorcist should stay. Children of Men, 100%. Batman Begins, yep. Titanic, Django, Blade Runner, 2049, Memento. Yeah, we're definitely keeping Memento, so that way Marv can finally watch the full thing.
And then Raiders.
And Raiders, yeah. I was talking to Marv.
You can keep all of those. I have no problem with any of those.
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, yes. $1 Million Baby. Marv, did you see $1 Million Baby?
Love it. It's a great movie.
Yeah, that's one of the best tearjerkers.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch it as much. It's sad.
Yeah, I usually, when I watch that, I then watch Unforgiven because they're like the two films where it's like Clint Eastwood just went out swinging. R.I.P. Clint Eastwood.
He died?
No, but he's not making movies anymore in terms of directing.
Oh, well, don't say R.I.P., man.
I mean, Juror number 2 was a pretty good exit for him.
As Sergey and I would say, I liked it better when it was called 12 Angry Men.
12 Angry Men with a twist.
Yeah. Alien, we're keeping. Reservoir Dogs, Terminator 2, Fearless, Pirates of the Caribbean, Interstellar, Kristen Royale, Up, I guess, yeah. Toy Story 3, yeah. Glorious Bastards.
I'm thinking about
we have Pink Floyd. Okay. We got Pink Floyd on here.
Cool. I was thinking Planes, Trains, and Automobiles maybe is lower now since I rewatched it.
Oh, you rewatched it?
Yeah, I still like it a lot, but I don't know if it'd be my top 100 at this point.
I thought the movie was just so okay. Mark, do you like it?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. I remember liking it a lot, but I don't have a problem keeping it on there.
I mean, if we're trimming it down, and I know this was originally on Sergey's list, so it's up to you, Sergey. I'll at the end of the day, I'll let.
Yeah, I'm just looking at ones to like knock out. So that would still be in my like top 150. But I don't know if it'd be in my top 100 at this point.
Oh, okay. We can knock it out then.
So you're gonna knock out Planes and Trains?
Yeah, it's unstoppable.
What was the fact that it dropped it out? What took it out for you?
Well, Sergey just recently watched it, and it was originally in his top 100, and he said he probably won't have it in his top 100 now.
All right.
And
I feel like after watching it like 4 or 5 times, the comedy does wear off to where like you're not laughing as hard as you were, or at least maybe 2 scenes specifically you are, but the rest kind of just starts feeling familiar. So, I mean, I think the comedy kind of dipped a little bit more.
You hate to see it. Monsters, Inc.
No, that should stay on there.
Just stay. All right. Collateral.
Stay on.
They better not remake Monsters, Inc. as a live action film.
Oh, gosh. That would be terrible. Rocky. We're all from Philly, so I guess we're obliged.
Rocky.
Yeah, keep it on there.
We're obliged to keep it on there. Moneyball. I love Moneyball. So
yeah,
Moneyball.
Best baseball movie ever made, I think.
Yeah, and I hate baseball.
Hey, Marv.
I know.
Otherwise, I'm going to say go Cowboys. Go Cowboys!
Their season's over.
Yeah, it is. Scream. I know Marv loves Scream, so we'll keep that.
There's no question. Scream has to stay on there.
Avengers Infinity War.
Stay on there.
Yeah, sure.
We need an MCU movie. So
I was going to say we need a Marvel movie here.
We need a Marvel movie.
That's the one to put on there.
The Town
should stay on there.
I liked it better when it was called Heat, but it's still great.
Nah.
I think
I actually like it better than Heat.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the characters better.
See, I like the town, but I've only seen the director's cut and the director's cut with the alternate ending. And the alternate ending is my preferred one, honestly.
I still haven't seen it yet.
You should see it. It's on the Blu-ray.
I'll try to check it out one day.
Oppenheimer, yeah, we're keeping that. Batman v Superman Ultimate Cut, keeping.
Do we keep that in there?
Yes.
I mean, it's a good movie, but at top 100, I don't know.
It has to be on there. It has to be.
See, my thing is this. I really like Batman v Superman quite a bit. I don't even think we have Watchmen on here, though. So to have Batman
That's better than Watchmen. It's better.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yes.
No way, Mark. Were you smoking crack cocaine coming in this
I'm
week?
keeping it.
I even like the ultimate cut of Justice League over it.
I love Watchmen.
I love Watchmen too.
Batman v Superman, it's a good movie. It's good. But I think that, I mean, we have The Dark Knight. So I think I'm fine with cutting Batman v Superman out. And I really like it. Saying if we have to cut some fat, I think that might be one that we could cut.
Yeah.
2 to 3, Marv. I'm sorry, bud. All right, Training Day.
Training Day stays on there.
Yeah, Training Day. I like Training Day. Knives Out. I say, Knives Out. You guys want to keep it?
Yes.
Yeah, we could keep that.
Yeah.
Prince of Egypt, I still need to watch.
Oh, yeah. Prince of Egypt's really good.
That movie is literally one of the best movies ever made. It has to stay on this. It has to stay on here. It is fantastic.
One of the first films that I ever saw, or at least that I remember watching.
I watched that movie every day my entire childhood. That movie is awesome.
You know, Mark, for once we actually have something in common in regards to watching something. That was a film that I did watch. Like, I pulled a Marv and I would watch for like several days on it.
Yeah, that I could watch it right now, know it beat for beat, and just love it. It's just fantastic.
Hans Zimmer's score, very underrated.
I'm more about the story and the imagery. The imagery is what it brought a biblical story to life in a very epic way.
It's wild that that's a PG movie too.
It is.
Yeah.
Wasn't Conclave also a PG movie this year?
Yeah. Hey, sometimes PG movies with some of the stuff that they're able to pull off, it's like props. Speaking of Prince of Egypt, ironically, I just got out the 10 Commandments from the library, which is like
that's a great movie.
I've never seen it, believe it or not.
Wow.
I've never seen it. With the household I grew up in, I never saw it. So I'm looking forward to watching it. All right, Prince of Egypt, Avatar, one of the best theater experiences. Seeing that,
I'd argue Avatar 2.
Yeah, me too. Avatar 2.
So I guess we won't keep Avatar.
You can knock if you knock out Avatar.
You could put a 2 in after.
Put Way of Water right there, and we're good.
No. I actually like
What?
I like the first Avatar. Well, we didn't have Avatar 2 to begin with on there, so Avatar will just knock off. I like Avatar more. I think what Avatar 2 did with the villain was like so stupid.
Just
like,
forget about the first
is this
movie.
guy gonna die? How is it a 400-pound guy is dropping to the ocean and this like 100-pound dude is able to pick him up? I'm like, I'm not seeing how that's possible. And it's a sci-fi film.
Which makes it possible.
It's sci-fi fantasy. And it's a movie, which means suspension of disbelief.
How many times are they going to pull an MCU and have this guy stay alive, though?
Hey, man.
It's Stephen Lang.
I know. I like Stephen Lang.
And he wanted to come back. James Cameron said, I got you. I'm cool with it.
He's secretly Sisu in the movie. You just don't know.
Conjuring, yeah, let's keep it. Inception, I like the better one's called Paprika, but
Oh my gosh. no, it is.
I'm kidding. I like Inception better, slightly, but
yeah.
Watching Paprika the other day, I was like, oh wow. Yeah, Nolan definitely likes anime. That's a wild film, that holy cow. All right, so yeah, Inception we can keep. Halloween, Marv. Which Halloween is this? Is this the
Halloween 1?
Let me go through this. Is this the 2009 or is it the 2018 or is it
the original?
It's 19.
Or is it the original?
It's 1978.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Sergey loves this movie, so I think we should keep it.
Nah. I'd rather watch the one with what's his name, Exhibit or whatever is in it.
You mean Buster?
Real quick.
What's
Real quick,
that?
let's go to
Busta
the
Rhymes.
comment section.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes. There we go. That's a fun one.
It's
Terrible
hilarious.
though.
By
It's
the way,
hilarious.
a couple comments real quick. Film Kid says, "Get hey," and then he said, "Read your E Perez review and figured out you cannot be family friendly." To be fair, on my channel, I do have it set not for kids, so proceed at your own cost. I'm messing. Can't Articulate is in the house. Says hello, y'all. Good to hear from you, man. Saw you recently rewatched Kill Bill Volume 1. Happy to hear you liked it. Bootzilla says Avatar. I believe that's him saying Avatar over Avatar 2.
Yeah, he does. Visually, I think Avatar 2 is better though.
I don't know. I own Avatar, the first one, on Blu-ray, and it's still one of my favorite Blu-rays. But that's why I haven't upgraded it yet to 4K. I still need to pick up Avatar 2 at some point.
Yeah, 4K or
I think at this point, because it's available, I probably will, because I think that's the collector set too. So the last like 5 minutes did kind of sour it a bit for me with what we were talking about with Stephen Lang. I'm like, really? I just want to see like the fire people or something, like be bad or something. Like have it be the water people versus the fire people or something like that. Halloween. So we are keeping this?
Yes.
Okay. Godfather. How did Godfather make this? I'm the only one that likes Godfather here.
I didn't say I didn't
We
like
gave you a bone, Chad, okay?
I'll take it. Blade Runner.
Yeah.
I think Blade Runner should stay. 7. Holy cow, that's definitely saying. Shawshank Redemption.
That can stay.
Yep.
Drive. Yeah, Drive staying. Mad Max Fury Road.
Mm-hmm.
The Departed.
Potted. I guess.
I'm just looking at all these. I think all these can stay. I think there's only a couple that Marv hasn't. Actually, no, Marv hasn't seen a lot of these. Never mind. Mulholland Drive, Assassination of Jesse James, Rear Window, Some Like It Hot, Whiplash. Marv, you haven't seen Psycho, right? Or actually, no, you might have seen Psycho. You just saw the remake, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I was joking. The one with Vince Vaughn?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Well.
Yeah, he watches remakes before he watches the original.
Touché.
To be fair, I did that with 310 to Yuma.
He's gonna watch High and Low before he watches the original.
I saw 310 to Yuma. I never saw the original.
310.
It's okay. It's better than the original.
I like 310 to Yuma.
Parasite, Dance with Wolves. I think all these can stay. Black Klansman, yeah, Dance with Wolves, The Revenant, Shape of Water, Taxi Driver, The Fly. You've seen The Fly, right, Marv?
I think it was a long time ago. I saw it on UPN.
It's a great movie. And that's Mr. Fox. It's a Wonderful Life. Sleepy Hollow, though. I think we need to have a quick puddle with that. So, Marv, I wouldn't even put that in top 5 Tim Burton films. So, what are we doing?
I don't like Tim Burton at all. So,
you don't like Tim Burton at all?
No, I don't like his movies.
But you like Sleepy Hollow.
I love Sleepy Hollow, and I do love Sweeney Todd. Those are the only two. I don't like.
But Sweeney Todd's not even in here.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd's not even here, Mark.
I said I like it. I don't love it. I mean, I do love it, but I don't love Sweeney Todd enough to put it in my top 100.
You don't like Edward Scissorhands either?
No, I do not.
Huh.
What about Beetlejuice?
Or
no, I do not.
And none of the original Batman movies?
No, as far as I'm concerned, that's not Batman. But that's just that's a hot take for me. That is a hot take, but that is not comics accurate Batman. No, it's not.
And Corpse Bride also no.
No, none of that. I don't want any of it. I don't like any of it.
All right, so we're definitely taking Sleepy Hollow out. This is nonsense. Kick-Ass, Conjuring 2. Yeah.
Wait, we already have the first Conjuring in here, so we could probably get rid of
I'd
Conjuring
rather.
2.
I'm fine with the first one staying in here, but Conjuring 2.
Yeah, we can get rid of it.
Guys, can you hear me?
What's up?
Yep.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is this Marv, #1 Packers fan?
No, seriously. I think something's wrong with the signal.
Marv, you're breaking up. You're saying Eagles are gonna lose? What? No, we can hear you, Marv. In all seriousness,
The problem is I couldn't hear you. I was trying to tell you that I don't know what's wrong, but it's something going on with the Wi-Fi. But you're fine now, no. But you were scrambling. I was trying to.
Chad, you got to turn into Michael Shannon from the Bug movie.
I never saw that.
I think I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on that movie, Marv. It's good. Freaking man, R.I.P. All right, let's real quick comments. Bootzilla said saw Lenora once by myself and once with my wife, and I liked it. She actually liked it too. She said it's no Pretty Woman, LOL. I still like the Florida Project a little bit more. That's fair. Yeah, I'm glad that you saw it. That you saw it twice. It looks like twice. I liked it. I thought it was good. Sergey, you really liked it too, right?
Oh yeah, yep, definitely.
I know Marv would like it, especially that opening scene. Oh, Marv would love that scene. Marv, I'll put it to you this way: that opening scene would somehow turn into like a 10-hour movie. You'd be like, "Chad, you didn't tell me that this was one of the longest movies ever." And I'd say, "What are you talking about, Marv? It's only 2 hours and like 10 minutes."
Yeah, no.
So that opening 5 minutes though, it just really got extended.
Might be the best comedy this year, though.
Bootzilla, that second act in Lenore as well. Yeah, the second act, it's one of the rare instances this year where I think the second act was the strongest act for that film. So I agree. Because sometimes when I'm first watching a film, sometimes the second act is the one that lulls out a little bit, and it takes me a second or third viewing to appreciate in terms of the pacing. But Lenore, right away, I was like, oh, it came to life even more. I'm like, this is really tense. So definitely seek it out, Marv, when you get a chance. All right, American Beauty. Of course, you guys know my thoughts. I believe this should stay. Same with Schindler's List. There Will Be Blood, 2001. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm biased, but yeah, all these should stay. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with any of these.
Me neither.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys both a bone. I know you both have seen The Godfather, and there is the whole debate of which is better, Godfather 1 or Godfather 2. I will take out Godfather 2 because neither of you have seen it, so I think it's only fair that I also do my due diligence. So we'll take that out.
I don't know. I haven't never seen it, but I know that it's supposed to be one of the greatest movies ever. So it feels kind of it feels blasphemous to take it out.
Yeah, but if neither of you have seen it, then
that means we just have to watch it.
Yeah, but then if you both watch and you both don't like it, then
no. I think it should stay in. I'm serious about that. We cannot do that. We can't.
I'd rather take out LA Confidential at that point.
Yeah,
we can take out LA Confidential as well.
I could leave in Godfather Part 2.
Godfather 2.
I can't really judge it. I haven't seen it.
Well, exactly. So keep in mind we still have 7 more movies that we have to go through. So it's like we got
to come back to it. We just can't do that. We cannot dismiss Godfather 2 out of hand.
I don't think either of you are gonna like Godfather 2, to be honest.
Well, I'm going to watch it and prove you wrong. Now let's circle back to it. Let's look at the other ones first.
We'll circle back to it. 12 Angry Men. I of course vote that.
I
vote that it should stay, but
do we have Anatomy of a Murderer in here?
I don't think we do actually.
Delete it. Get 12 Angry Men out of there.
Because I actually prefer that over 12 Angry Men.
All right, we'll take out 12 Angry Men then. I know Marv hasn't seen Fight Club. I forget, Sergey, do you like Fight Club?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
that should stay in there.
Bootzilla in the comment, Godfather Part 2 is one of the few sequels where it is arguably better than the first movie.
Yeah, we're not deleting that one, Chad. We're just going to keep that in there.
It is a fantastic film. I actually, on my Christmas break, I rewatched 1 and 2, and it's wild. And it's also amazing because that movie is 50 years old, and politically speaking, a lot of the stuff that's in that film is currently going on. So it's pretty amazing in regards to how well it's aged. Bootzilla says, no way, don't kick out Tom Ringer Man. That's one of the greatest movies of all time. I agree, Bootzilla. I do. But we have, let me go to this. We have 106 movies. We're trying to get it down to 100. So it's give and take because some of these movies I'm like, huh? Like my top 100, I wouldn't have Kick-Ass in it. But I know that that's a movie that Marv really likes. So I'm like, all right, we'll keep that in. So some give and take.
Wait, is 50 Shades still in here?
I did not tell you to keep it in this.
I don't think we have it. No.
I did not tell you to put that in this list. I did not. You can't blame that one on me.
No, we do. Thankfully.
Okay, thank God.
Oh, trust me. I'd have to perform Harakiri if
we're here debating whether 12 Angry Men should be in here or not.
I mean, 12 Angry Men should. I think the ones that we've kicked out, I believe all should. Like I love Alec. Yeah. I love Godfather Part 2, but I know that give and take. Citizen Kane. Marv needs to finally watch this, so we're keeping this. Apocalypse Now. Incredible. Marv, you still haven't seen it, right?
Mm-mm.
All right, this will give you a reason to watch it. It's one of the greatest films of all time.
If you want to kick out Godfather 2, you get on my nerves.
Ironically, both directed by Coppola. Dark Knight. I mean, if there's one superhero film that should be on this list, it's this one, so I vote for it. Gladiator. I love Gladiator. Marv, you haven't seen Gladiator though, right?
I have.
Yeah.
I have. I actually don't think it belongs on here.
Did you see the second one too?
Nah, my mom actually rented it, and I was supposed to watch it, but by the time I got a slot to watch it, it had expired. But I plan on watching it one of these days, probably sometime next week.
I'll be curious to hear your thoughts.
I'm gonna probably do a double feature of that and what else? I said I had to watch Honora, Heretic,
Substance.
Yeah, that one too. Late Night with the Devil, Cuckoo. I think that's.
Or as you used to say, Cuckle.
You can skip that movie.
I said Cuckoo. Cuckoo. That was what I said.
Marv, I want to show you the Substance. It's a wild film.
I'll see it soon enough. I've been meaning to watch it, dude. I'm gonna probably try to see Nosferatu in the next couple days.
Finally, you said that about Godfather. I mean, not Godfather. About Gladiator 2, and you still haven't seen it.
I know.
But you saw Den of Thieves 2.
It's one of the weird things where I had every intention on doing something, and for whatever reason, something came up, and I never got a chance to do it. I hate when it happens, but it happens. It doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen. Like Den of Thieves 2, I didn't think I was going to get a chance to go see. Then my dad just called me like, son, I got us some tickets. We out. I said, let's go, Dad. And we went to go see it. I had a good time with him. We both gave the movie a 5, but it was a good time.
Out of 10.
Yeah, okay. Out of 10. So, it was a good time at the movies. It actually has much better reviews than I thought, and a lot of people like it.
I noticed that too. I was surprised by that, but
yeah, number 1 at the box office. So I'm happy. I'm happy for it. It's going to be a part 3 too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Also, by the way, I'll kick off. I love True Grit. I think it's fantastic, but we still have 5 films to knock off. So
yeah, you can knock it off. Go ahead, take it off.
True Grit, though? Nah. You getting rid of True Grit? Come on.
Well, we have to get it to 100 films.
Well, you can get rid of Fargo.
Oh, I love Fargo too. I mean, I think I like True Grit more, but we can knock off Fargo as well because, like I said, we have. And again, those are 2 films that were in my top 100, but this isn't my top 100. This is our top 100. So we got 3 films.
True Grit is gone, but Friday is still in here. That's crazy.
It's not. Friday's a classic. What is True Grit? What is True Grit? This ain't a
True
classic.
Grit is a masterpiece, Mark. I love that.
That's coming from your mouth. Friday is a classic. A classic. It is It's been a classic for 30 years. It's been passed down.
It's been passed down.
The kids that's in this house know what Friday is. Nobody knows what True Grit is.
Marv, I know about Friday every single week. I'm like, all right, thank
I don't
God
want to
it's
hear it,
Friday.
Chad. You know and I know that nobody knows what True Grit is. It could be a masterpiece. It don't belong in the top 100. Well, probably it does, but it's not over Friday.
I haven't seen Friday yet, so I guess I can't really attest, but I'm pretty sure True Grit's a better made film than Friday.
Yeah, probably.
Craftsman-wise, yes. Story-wise, no.
All right, we'll see.
You got to give me that.
We'll keep Friday so that way because we finally watch it.
You have to give it to me, Chad. You have to.
Marv, I've been taking off movies from my top.
No. I'm talking about that alone. Like, I gave you the filmmaking. I gave you the filmmaking nod because that's what you really care about. So the filmmaking nod, yes, but story-wise and character-wise, hell no. Absolutely.
Doesn't Friday? Isn't it just like laid back? Like characters are just like lying around, just like chilling.
It's a slice of life movie.
Yeah,
I mean, that sounds like Easy Rider.
What's Easy Rider?
And people love Easy Rider. I don't understand it.
I never heard of Easy Rider. What is that?
You've never heard of Easy Rider, Marv?
No, not even.
It's only one of the most influential films of the late 1960s that changed American cinema forever. And you haven't heard of it?
And stoner comedies, I guess.
I've never heard of that.
Wow,
not once.
So basically, that is one of the films that got Jack Nicholson on the map. Dennis Hopper, I believe, directed it, and it.
R.I.P. to Dennis Hopper.
Did he die?
Mm-hmm. And they
that was years ago. I thought
they actually suspect that he was actually murdered, and that his suicide was staged by someone. Like that somebody wanted him, like somebody tried to kill him, or he had like a dispute with somebody, like a business dispute, and that somebody had him whacked. That was a nice little thing back in the day when it happened.
Yeah, he died like 14 years ago.
Oh,
because I think
why. For some reason, I thought he was still alive.
He's gone.
But basically, so Marv, it was a answer to like counterculture, which is why it was a huge success because counterculture really dug the film, and that came out, I believe, in 1969. So that type of filmmaking style then was implemented into like the 1970s, and that's why the 1970s has that look to it in regards to like the film stock and the focus on like these, unlikable characters that are quite seedy, morally gray. Like that is one of the films that kind of paves the way. That, The Wild Bunch, Straw Dogs were all films that really paved the way in regards to
I saw the remake of Straw Dogs too, by the way. That movie.
You saw the remake and not the original?
I didn't know it was a remake when I saw it. But when I saw
Marv, the remake misses completely the themes of the original.
That movie sucks balls. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the remake is terrible. It's really bad. The original is great. It's really good.
Wasn't that one of Alexander Skarsgård's first movies?
I think movie wise, yeah. I think
he's the villain in that movie. Him and James Wood. They're both terrible.
It's not a good movie.
It's not. It almost tanked James Marsden's career.
Yeah. All right. So back to this list. So we have 3 movies to knock off. This is gonna be tough. Let me know if you guys have any.
I can't see it.
Oh, you can't hear. Let me zoom in a little bit more.
I think because it's dark, I can't see it. I remember I need glasses.
Yeah, you do, Marv. What about now? You see it? Hey, here, I can make it here. I'll change the color.
If that would help, if it was like a lighter color.
What color do you want it, Marv?
Yup. 69. All right. Hold on, give me a second.
He said 69.
Shut up, Chad.
Marv, you filmed that one, bud. All right, you want to do yellow?
Sure.
That's fine.
There we go. Oh, we lost Marv.
Oh, we can get rid of all his movies.
We have signs on.
Signs. We need to get rid of signs
on here. Why do we have signs on here?
Get rid of signs.
You can't do it. The audience already voted for it. You guys are cheaters. Stop it.
Baloney.
It's
Let's ask
our
audience
list,
now.
not the
Audiences
audience.
that are listening. Should
They
signs be in this
voted
top
for
100?
it. They put it in there. You can't do that. You
Yeah, but they're not here now.
This is the eliminator round.
Oh gosh.
This is the elimination round. Marv, it's a new year, new me.
You guys are wild. Both of you.
Should sign. Let's think about this, Marv. Godfather Part 2 is not on here, but we got.
I
signs
told you
on
to
here.
keep it on there. I don't know why you took it off. I said leave it there. Why don't you listen?
What?
I said leave Godfather 2 on there. I said
What?
that.
Marv, you gotta get a little closer.
Whatever. Go ahead. Do what you're gonna do. I tell God you get on my nerves.
I miss it. Let's put it to a vote. Should signs be on here? Raise your hand.
Should Sinister be on here too?
Yes, it should. I actually just watched it the other day. It's awesome. It is literally a hard masterwork.
It is a consistent 7 out of 10 film. Every time I watch it, it's the same thing. It's really well made. 7 out of 10.
In horror circles, it's the cream of the crop. In horror,
don't get me wrong. It's got some of the best scares. That lawnmower scene, phenomenal, incredible. Makes you look at lawnmowers differently. The same way that pink flamingos makes you look at dog poop differently.
but to answer your question, I can't see it.
You still can't see it?
No, I can see it. I was saying thank you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know you're in your 30s now, so I know we gotta make it a little bit bigger, Marv.
Don't make jokes. You're right on your way too.
Not yet, Marv. Not yet. Still got a couple years. A couple nips. Nip in the bud. All right. For Sunrise, this will give Marvin an excuse to finally watch a good romance. Shape of Water, excellent film. Let's keep it. Taxi Driver. Edge of Tomorrow. We don't even have Groundhog Day. We have Edge of Tomorrow, but we're not going to have Groundhog Day.
Do you guys
I guess.
Do you guys want to take it off?
You can take it off. But we're keeping Friday Night Lights, apparently. Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna just quote you, Sergey. You said it's the best, so
the best football movie. That doesn't mean there's any good football movies.
That's not true at all. You know it. But you said it's one of the best. You said it was actually pretty good.
Is that you think that's the best football movie?
Absolutely.
What's the next best?
Remember the Titans.
Okay, so there's not that many good football movies.
Yes, it is. There's Rudy. There's The Express. There's tons of them. What are you talking about? Oh my! You guys are making my eyes hurt.
I mean, those are movies that if someone doesn't like football, I don't think they would change someone's mind.
That goes with anything in life. If people don't like westerns and they watch True Grit, they're not going to like it. They're not going to like westerns.
Box office wants to tell you differently, Marv.
First of all, that's still hundreds of millions of people who haven't seen it.
Now, True Grit, you don't have to be a Western fan. And the reason why I say
you're biased. I'm not.
I'm not. I'm about to tell you a story.
Go ahead.
I have some friends that don't like Westerns, and my wife doesn't really like Westerns. She loves True Grit. She loves the comedy in that film because it's a black comedy at the end of the day. A dark comedy. It's hilarious. It's a hilarious film.
I think True Grit is a great movie. I do. I think it's a really good movie. I don't like the ending as much as you do, but I like it.
The ending's incredible. And it improves on the novel, in my opinion, because I actually, believe it or not, shockingly, I read the book for that. And I have to say the two major changes that the Coen brothers did are two changes that I think worked really well. Because originally in the book, LaBeef was with them the entire time. He didn't break off. But I personally think having him break off and him go to the cabin first really added to the tension. I was like, that's a brilliant decision. Props to you guys. And it also ties in character-wise because they're never on the same page. They're constantly fighting, so it makes sense why they went off. So anyways, that's my True Grit tangent, which isn't even on here anymore because, we have to have Friday on here. Let me see. Fantastic Mr. Fox, Big Lebowski. The Fly.
So we got one more movie to take off?
So we have one more to take off. And then not only do we have one more to take off, but then we also then have to look back at Godfather Part 2. So 1 or 2, depending on your perspective. And the thing is, too, we want to make sure Marv has some movies on here.
I told you to take them all off.
Oh my goodness, Marv! It's a collaborative effort. Let's see.
Actually, if you go down, I saw 2 that you can take off, but you got to go down there. Down. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Hold up. Stop. Go up. Up.
Oh boy.
Up. All right. You can take off Black Klansman.
What? No.
Why?
Hey.
You haven't even seen Black Klansman, Marv.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, but if you had to take one movie off of here, which one would you take off? That you really went to bat for.
Sinister.
I said that you went to bat for.
I went to bat for that movie. I said it's a consistently 7 out of 10 movie. I like it. I own it on
That's not going to bat. Hold up, Sergey. You give me one. Which one that you went to? Would you want to take it off? Oh no, would you want to keep it on over something that you went to bat for on the list?
I would keep Black Klansman over Sinister.
All right, fine. I'll give you guys Sinister.
All right, I think we're at 100.
All right, cool. That wasn't so hard.
Well, now the hard part is. Wait,
if we're at 100, you don't have to take off Godfather Part 2.
Fine.
Godfather Part 2 was already taken off.
Oh God,
that's what we gotta. So if we want to add Godfather Part 2, we got to figure out what we're like.
Signs or Godfather Part 2.
You're not going to do this. You're going to tell me you're going to keep off one of the greatest movie of all time compared to Black Klansman. We're not doing this, are we? Are we really doing this?
Marv, how many? We have Kick-Ass.
We have Kick-Ass on here.
We have Kick-Ass. We're Friday Night Lights on here. So
I'm willing to bet they're all both better than Black Klansman.
No, they're not.
Okay, if you guys say so.
No.
If you guys say so. I didn't hear neither one of you go hard for neither one of those movies. Not one. Not one of you.
Well, I mean, Black Klansman.
You did not go hard for it. And we did 3 of these, right? You did not go hard for that movie in none of these 3 sessions. You did not. Neither one of you.
Neither one of us had to at that point because it was like, yeah, it's a given. It's like, yeah, like because
but now we're in the editorial phase. I don't hear the passion for Black Klansman. You're just like, no, I don't want to do it. No. You see how I felt? You see how I fought valiantly for Friday? I didn't see that passion coming out of you for Black Klansman. Where the passion at?
Oh my!
There ain't no passion. Get rid of it. Put Godfather 2 in its place. This is a blasphemous conversation.
Marv, we have Friday Night Lights on here.
So what? I'm fighting violently for those. I didn't say they deserve to be on there over Godfather 2. You're saying Black Klansman deserves to be on there over Godfather 2.
No, I never said that.
You are saying that with your actions.
Marv, we have Avengers Infinity War on here over LA Confidential.
Well, I'll keep that.
First of all, Sergey voted that one off. Okay, he voted that off. So that's what I'm saying right there.
I was giving some bones. Now you got.
There's no passion for those titles. Not enough to put them on there. And you know I'm telling the truth.
We have Friday on here. We have Kick-Ass on here.
I'm going to fight for Friday. You haven't even seen.
You're going to fight for Kick-Ass though?
Do I have to fight for that one? That's a good question, Sergey. I ain't gonna lie.
Kick-Ass. I like Kick-Ass, but now that I'm thinking about it, we have Kick-Ass on here, but we don't have other superhero films like Watchmen. Yeah, I think we can get rid of Kick-Ass.
It's a fun movie, but it's not a top 100 though.
You know what? I can't really disagree with you guys on that one.
Yeah, you're gonna have Kick-Ass, but you're not gonna have Godfather Part 2, which you haven't seen.
Like, I can't just put movies that are, like, entertainment-wise good. Like, I gotta look at the writing, the acting, like, all these other things that I make up a great movie, and that's not Kick-Ass.
I think that movie has that, but if you guys, when you ask the question that way, I have to concur. So I'll give you that one.
All I'm going to say is I can't wait until Marv watches Godfather Part 2, and then he's like, this was worse than Alien Romulus. Negative 50 out of 5.
But why do you assume that? I don't hate the first movie. I like the first movie.
Marv, you said the editing in the first movie.
I did say that. I still like the story. I think,
and I legit had an aneurysm, Sergey. You should have been there. I legit had an aneurysm when he said that. I was like, Marv, what are you talking about?
Hey, it's what I saw. You didn't. I guess you didn't see what I saw. But me personally,
Marv, they literally showcase that film in film classes to go over what good editing is. It's just like script writing. That's another film that is showcased in film classes for those two reasons. It's like the two things that it's most well known for is the editing. Well, and actually,
I have a counter argument for that because Oppenheimer won for best editing, and I've heard plenty of complaints about that movie's editing. So, what do you say about that? Because that's the one thing. That's the one critique I heard about it on opening weekend. It was choppy, and I was like, I mean, I don't feel. And I said, I don't really feel that way, but I see why you said it. But I was.
They probably don't know what editing is.
No,
that's probably why they think it's choppy.
No, they said it was a choppy drama. That was one of the things I heard.
Oh, yeah. Oppenheimer's definitely choppy. Get real.
I mean, people have their opinions, which you don't respect, obviously. But Godfather Part
Something
1 is
like that, though. Choppy editing, like what? Like for Oppenheimer,
I didn't really notice the editing in the Godfather movie. Like I wasn't amazed by it.
I did.
But I'm not saying it's great either.
I noticed the editing. I was like, this is a little bit peculiar, but it didn't take my enjoyment away from the movie. I love the story. I was just like, this editing's kind of That's the one. That's the one.
Able to explain why you thought it was bad editing.
I'd have the same thing with what's the one movie that you like? The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. The same thing about that movie. I'd have to sit down and actually like go over it with you.
Yeah, although bad editing, even though it won best editing. Not only that, but then the stuff that you took out diluted the tone of the film. And the themes.
I don't think so. I think I cut to the chase personally. But we'll never know because you don't want to do the Marv cut.
Oh, I still have it, Marv. It's terrible. I have it. It's
we haven't
one of my top 25 films.
How is it terrible if you haven't finished it?
It's pretty much done.
It ain't done because I still had more notes, but you refused to do them. I wanted to do
it. Next time we hang out, we can do it.
I wanted to comb over it and put together an actual product, but you don't want to do it because you're so precious about it. You don't even have to watch that
because
movie.
Marv, you somehow turned a film that's incredibly well edited into a choppy mess. I don't know how, but you did it.
Well, I didn't do it. You actually did.
I was going based off of you. Yes, I was technically the editor, but I was cutting to exactly how you wanted it. So, Sergey, for some context, he took out Robin Wright's character completely. So as you can imagine, there's a lot of things where it's like leaps of logic that are taken because it's like.
But the things that you have leaps of logic over, we were going to address those. But every time I tried to
adding narration, like
I never said that. What are you talking about? Woo. I gotta make sure I don't use foul language in this house. Leave me alone.
Or this live stream.
Girl with Dragon Tattoo is also saying, "Leave me alone."
I'm leaving her alone. I don't ever want. Let's never talk about her again. How about that? Hey. All right. What is it? What did we delete off this list?
We had a Godfather Part 2.
All right, good.
Even though 2 or 3 of us haven't seen it, but
is the list done now?
Not quite. So one of the big things we have to take into consideration. I'm going to give you guys a couple of different options. I think the easiest way will be doing this alphabetically, but we could always have it where we rank them, like try to figure out. But I think that's going to be really difficult. So I think we should just alphabetize it. And then what I think we should do is each week, and Marv, you got to make sure you keep up with this. Each week or every couple of weeks or whenever it is that we do like the live streams, we focus on a movie, we watch it, and then we talk about it. So I think it'd be
the next 100 weeks are covered.
Exactly. Think about it. There'd be a live stream where we're talking about Friday Night Lights. There would be one where we're talking about Friday. And I would recommend.
Can't wait to talk about Lincoln.
Marv didn't like that movie, right?
I hate it.
Chad's gonna see it like 5 times before we get to the second movie.
Probably, especially during election days. So I vote personally that we do it alphabetically. What do you guys say?
I don't have an opinion.
What about you, Sergey?
I don't care.
All right, let's do it alphabetically. Before that, though,
So we're gonna start with all the numerical movies.
yeah, let me go real quick.
2001: Space Odyssey. It is.
Marv's favorite movie.
I don't want to watch that. I'm not watching it.
You have to.
Why? Why do I have to watch it?
Because
Hate
we're
that.
watching
way
all
you
these
talk
movies.
about
Oh,
Talk about how much you hate it.
Marv, if I have to watch Friday and it's nonsense, then
It's a
I watch
short
both.
movie, I think, though, right? So
I know. I'm just
it is
we
short.
won't be suffering too much if we hate it.
I'll be suffering a lot. I'm gonna roll me a ton of weed to watch this.
With 2001: A Space Odyssey.
A lot of these movies. What is it? Let's go over the list again. Hold up.
I have to figure out real quick. Let me see something. Is it that? Sorry, I'm just showing my age. Which one is it to
To what?
alphabetize? Let's see. Normal text.
What's the A with the check mark? Oh, no, never mind.
I like color.
What program are you using?
This is what's it called? It's Google. I think it's Google. Let's see. I'll figure it out. But for now, let's go real quick to the comments section. I'll figure that off to the side. Let me get rid of this real quick. Stop sharing that. All right. So we got a bunch
What
of
is
different
this? My bad, dude.
Oh, you're good. Can't articulate says pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Marv's going to love the substance. I know it.
Plan on rewatching that soon.
Me too. The 4K comes in on, I think it's the 21st.
Okay.
So
I just rewatched Strange Darling too.
That's a good one. I showed that to Nicolette. She really liked it. Yeah, you liked it. Sorry, Nicolette just got home.
I'm ready.
Yeah, it's the one where it's told out of order. It's very Tarantino-esque.
Oh,
Yes. See? That's why she guys use Letterboxd. Marv, you'd like Strange Darling.
We'll see.
You got to keep up, man. And then Buzilla says, I saw The Substance a couple weeks ago. I liked it, but it's one of the funniest and grossest movies I've seen in a while. Yeah, it's amazing how I was able to combine the two. I actually was watching the director roundtable, and it was pretty cool hearing the director, like, her talk about the film. And she's like, yeah, I wanted to shoot it as much in camera as possible. Like, I didn't want to shoot it on green screens or anything. And I'm like, it's pretty amazing because when you're watching the film, it's like, yeah, like it is all in camera. Without spoiling it, because I know my wife hasn't seen it yet. I know, Marv, you haven't seen it yet. Sergey, the ending scene where she's on stage and, stuff happens.
Right.
You should see the behind the scenes on how they did it. It's pretty cool.
So it's a suit, I would assume, and then.
Well, not the suit, but like how they got all the red in the air, if you will.
Okay.
They got like a hose, and it's pretty cool. Like if you like filmmaking, Marv, it's very inspiring. Like watching the behind the scenes of that film, it's like, wow, like it's pretty cool.
I think when you watch any behind the scenes, it's inspiring of all movies. No. I won't say all, but a lot.
I'm gonna say, have you ever seen the MCU behind the scenes?
Oh, they
just green screens everywhere.
They are terrible. Oh God, I
every
you
Dwayne
can tell
the Rock
the director
Johnson
has like
movie.
a gun to his head where he's like, oh yeah, that was very nice working on the set. Gotta be more convincing, guys. Oh boy. So yeah. It's a very good set. Like, yeah, you don't.
It's like on a set of George Lucas, right?
Yeah. Hey, let me do my George Lucas impersonation. Hi guys, I sold Disney, and yeah, I don't know. I want to make good movies, but
I kind of want to get it back.
I actually just filmed my George Lucas ranking list today.
Oh gosh. So is
So-
THX his best movie or what?
No, you already know what his best movie is.
Oh.
Star
original
Wars
Star Wars.
2, Attack of the Clones. Greatest love story ever made. Said nobody.
I turned that off after 5 minutes.
I still have to see THX and American Graffiti though.
Oh, you're not gonna like American Graffiti. It's his Easy Rider. Like it's just a bunch of characters hanging around. It's not a story driven movie. It's very much so character driven.
I mean, I like Dazed and Confused.
I like this movie much better. American Graffiti, it's okay. But I'll be curious to hear how you like it. Also, Bootzilla says, "I love Friday. It is a classic."
Thank you, Boots.
You got some backup, Marv. Friday is still very quotable.
Thank you, Boots.
Can't Articulate says, "Greater was a great football movie. Just don't watch the trailer." To keep that in mind. Also, Bootzilla, you could argue Kick-Ass is better than Black Klansman.
Thank you.
I like both movies, by the way. I like Black Klansman much better, but I do like Kick-Ass better. I own both of them. They're really good. But Black Klansman, I just think hits a lot harder, especially like the last couple minutes. Bootzilla, Marv, just telling him, man, you know this, man.
And you know this, man.
Bootzilla, Marv is trying to tell you guys that The Godfather's editing is on par with Bohemian Rhapsody's editing. Pretty much. Every time I watch Godfather and we get to the ending with the baptism scene and it's like cutting back and forth.
Actually, I want to point out real quick. I didn't mean to cut you off, Chad. I'm sorry, but I wanted to answer that really quick. You know, Bohemian Rhapsody did win Best Editing.
You are correct. You are correct.
And I love that movie, by the way.
But I also hear me out. I understand why they gave it that, even if I hard disagree. It's because the behind the scenes of that movie was so bad that the fact that they were able to make a movie that was watchable was just a miracle in itself. Because I think that was Bryan Singer's last movie. I think he got control taken away from him because of all the stuff he was doing.
Yeah.
And so it was the editor's job to make a movie that was somewhat competent. And I do think that the editing is very sloppy in many sequences, but especially the last half hour, the fact that they were able to pull that off, it's like, I get it.
I don't understand your problem with that. That is literally perfect. That ending is fire. I don't know what's wrong with you.
It goes on for far too long. It's the same issue I have with The Complete Unknown. Sergey and I are in sync on this one. If I wanted to watch a concert, I would pay $150 and I would.
For example, I'll give you a good example. For example, so as you know, as you can tell, I like football movies, right? So a thing that is always said is that if a football movie was to happen, like let's say the greatest one you could ever think of, right? They always say the script writers would cook. The last half hour to 45 minutes would have to be the championship. It just has to be. It has to be. Bohemian Rhapsody is his last big concert, and it's awesome. Period.
Or it doesn't have to be. There's.
It's awesome. Period.
Okay. Well, Sergey, if you ever watch Bohemian Rhapsody, we'll get your two cents.
I think that he'd like it. Honestly, you only don't like
Probably
it.
not.
You only don't like it for one reason.
Why?
You said you don't like it because they didn't explore his love life or something.
Oh, you mean because they made somebody that was very clearly gay into someone that just randomly is like, I am bisexual. You just have a random scene where it's like a montage of him doing the most like hetero stuff, and then all of a sudden he's with like one dude, and then he's like, I am bisexual now. It's just the most weirdest.
First of all, that's not what happened. That is literally oversimplification. That's not what happened.
That's the movie. It's Bohemian Rhapsody. Oversimplification.
First of all, I watched it once by myself, twice, and I saw it twice with my brother, and we both said it. He was clearly gay. I don't know what you're talking about.
Marv, it's a PG-13 movie. They did not showcase really at
He
all.
was.
That
You can.
You want to see a gay movie? watch Rocket Man. That movie.
I did, and I hated it. I
I
fell asleep.
thought you were gonna say queer.
I'm not watching.
No,
that.
no, 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 no.
Oh,
In
snap.
terms of like, biopics
Okay.
about musicians.
And I still have
No.
to see that too.
Bohemian Rhapsody is way better than that movie. We're gonna keep it a $1.50.
That is something.
Nobody even talks about that movie anymore, yo.
Nobody talks about Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes, they do.
No, they
People
don't.
love
Just
that
you.
movie. I wasn't even talking about it, but now since you bring it up, people do love that movie. People love that movie
Because it's Queen. That's it.
because it's Queen.
That's
If that's
the
the case,
only
then
reason.
shouldn't they love Rocky Man because it's Elton John? People love Elton John. I
mean,
love Elton John.
they love Elton John, but they don't like a jukebox style musical. Like Rocket Man is unabashedly a musical. Bohemian Rhapsody, it doesn't know what it wants to be, which is
It's a
part of the
biopic.
problem.
Woo! Good job, Russell.
Marv, I wanted to react like that watching Bohemian Rhapsody, but no, I
reacted like that. I had a triple feature. It was Bohemian Rhapsody. I know you're not gonna like this next one, but the girl that kicks the spider's nest or whatever it's called.
Okay, the hornet's nest. Yeah.
Yeah. That was yeah. Let's
Or
not
the
talk
spider's
about,
web.
yeah. Let's not talk about that one. But then I saw Overlord, which I still love to this day.
okay. I like Overlord.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a great triple feature though. Just to watch them, like I came at like 12 o'clock. I wish you would have had off that day. 12 o'clock, and I got out like 11:30 at night. It was awesome. AMC A-list, gotta love it.
Yeah, it stinks that in your area there's no AMCs because AMC A-list really is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Is the Brutalist coming out next week? I didn't see any showtimes for it.
So yeah, it's coming out on Thursday, but Nicola and I are actually going to Philly on Monday to see it because they're playing it at
Ash Fashion District.
Yeah. So if
You'll
if
like
I,
it though. You'll like
so
it.
if I die Monday night, you'll know why, Sergey.
You'll
Mike,
you'll
you'll be
like it.
fine.
I'm kidding.
There are nice theaters. You'll like it.
Just don't wear a do-rag. You'll be fine.
I'd recommend that you get some food though.
Get some food there.
Yeah, they have good food. Really good food. I think it's just worth trying out.
I mean, the fact that it's recliner seats too for a 3.5 hour movie is definitely
It's a very nice theater. You'll like it, and you should go because they're gonna blow it up.
Well, and also I'm excited too because it's a film that we don't get that often. I mean, the last time we got a film like The Brutalist was The Hateful Eight, where we got an intermission.
Yeah.
So I hope
That's why I went out of my way to watch it at the Regal in King of Prussia.
Yeah, and you got to see it in real IMAX,
Yeah.
which I'm sure was. I know you thought the movie was just okay, but
It was
I'm
just
sure
okay.
visually
It wasn't for me, but I could see why people would like it. It's definitely an old-fashioned type of movie.
Do you think I'll like it? I'm very curious.
Yeah, you'll like it. I don't know what you'll think about the second, like after the intermission ends, because it does dip in quality.
Really?
But you're probably gonna like it more than I did.
I hope it's good. I hope that I like it. I'm planning to do
There's one character that just brought it down for me. Like, I don't know. I could have used gone without her, but it's okay. It goes in a different direction.
Was Guy Pearce great though in it?
Oh yeah, he was great. He's like, I can't even think of another role that he's been in that's as good as that. Obviously Memento, but he's been in a lot of bad movies. So
yeah, unfortunately, I feel like post Memento he really wasn't given that much. It was actually funny. I was watching an interview with him, and he called out Ridley Scott, and I was like, "Yo." So he was talking about how Prometheus, how he was supposed to do, like he was filming stuff, just no makeup and everything, and then they had him be, Wayland when he was, I think, 150 or something like that. But they ended up cutting all the scenes of him when he was supposed to be younger. So he literally said in the interview, he's like, I really don't understand the point of me being in that movie. Like they could have just hired somebody that was older. And I was like, yo, he's saying this. Like, I mean, I guess statute of limitations. It's
I mean, Colin Farrell could have said the same thing.
Well,
it's like Penguin.
Yeah, like you can't even recognize him at all.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, this is a good comment. Bootzilla says, "Gonna try to watch Wicked tonight." Chad, I know you were mixed on it. Has Sergey or Marv seen it? Yes, they both.
You should definitely go see it.
It's all right.
You should see it.
Go see Emilia Perez instead.
Yeah, Amelia Perez on second view, and I liked it even more. the ending hit a lot differently with Zoe Saldana's character arc.
Even that other one you were talking about, Musica, that was solid. I
Yeah, we
enjoyed
didn't
that.
talk about it. Wasn't that
It was
enjoyable?
solid. Like I liked it a lot more than Wicked.
Yeah, and I thought the director has a very, very keen eye on
It
filmmaking.
kind of reminded me of was it Tick Tick Boom a little bit? Has that similar style.
I hope he keeps making stuff because he seems very talented. It's just a shame that it kind of got buried. Like I heard about it at the beginning of the year, but nobody's talking about it now. But I think it's rough.
That puppet stole the show.
Oh, he was great. He really was. But that's why, like, when I saw your video, I was like, let me reach out to Sergey and tell him about these two musicals because I'm like, these are the two that, in my opinion, are the best of the year. So I'm like, let me tell him about them because Complete Unknown, it's all right. I'm really, even though I'm hoping it doesn't get a Best Picture nomination because I don't want to have to watch it again. But I think it's going to get nominated for Best Picture. Marv, that look on your face, is that going to be the look on your face tomorrow?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Marv, are you watching The Brutalist?
Nah. No.
He hasn't even seen Nosferatu or
I told
He's
him
gonna
that.
hate Nosferatu.
I'm really not. I'm
Late
really
Night with
going to
the
love it.
Devil.
I can't wait to watch it. My dad did not like it though. He's
Or
my dad's fan.
Cuckoo. Yeah, you have a huge list of movies that you need to watch, Marv.
I have 8 so far.
Gladiator 2.
Hmm?
Gladiator 2. What are some of the other ones?
I have 8 movies, and then I'll make my top 10.
Joker 2.
I'm not watching that.
So, Marv, I'm probably going to be placing money on the Packers.
But why? I think you just do it to just spite me.
Hear me out. So, everyone's predicting that the Eagles are going to win. Everybody loves a good underdog, good comeback story. So, I'm placing money on the Packers.
Okay.
Plus, I can put down. Plus, hear me out. I can put down less money and make more that way too if they win.
You should definitely place $200 on the Packers. Mm-hmm.
I said low, Marv. I didn't say high.
No, bet high. Yeah, do that. I can't wait. I would love that for you. $200 on the Packers. Matter of fact, go 300, 350.
Yeah, 350. What? You know what? I'm gonna put the mortgage up for this tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. I personally cannot wait till tomorrow. I've been waiting for it all week. I'm excited. I'm nervous, a little bit scared, but I can't wait to see what it looks like. I really can't. I truly can't. I can't wait.
I'm excited too because both teams are really good, so I can definitely.
They are. It's going to be a very good game. My hope is that the Eagles blow them out like they did everybody else, but we'll see.
Yeah, but that would be boring then.
Not for me, it won't. I'll be in heaven. I might even.
Yeah, but think about it. If two teams are going at each other and it's a close game, it makes
when it comes to the Eagles, I don't care. They can blow all these teams out. As long as we win, I don't care. I hope they blow them out by 50.
50.
I hope it's over by halftime. I hope it's over by the end of the first quarter.
But they're both good teams.
I don't care. I want my team to win. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I do. You should place money, Marv.
I'll place money probably next week. I won't do it this week.
All right.
Because this, actually, be honest, this is actually probably the hardest game in the play. If we win tomorrow, like we're supposed to, that'll be the hardest game we play in the playoffs, which has me excited. That's why I said if they. But
on the flip side, they could potentially lose in the first round of the playoffs.
That's why I said to you, I have to see it. If they show up and play like they're capable of, they will blow them out. If they show up and they're not ready to play, the other teams are more amped up, it can get weird. But if the Eagles show up ready for business, it's not a contest. But we'll see.
We'll see. I mean, I'll definitely be texting you throughout the game.
Like, for example, the team that's playing right now, the Ravens, they're blowing out the Steelers by 28-7, right? We dominated the Ravens and the Steelers, both of them, playoff teams.
The biggest hurdle you're going to have is Jalen Hurts, seeing if he is going to be 100%.
Yeah, but I think, to be honest with you, I think he's fine. He's not even my biggest problem. I just need the team as a whole to just click. If they're clicking, the game is over. And that's what When they played the Steelers, everybody said it was their biggest test of the year. Eagles dominated that game. It was not even a contest. I was like, oh man, I'm nervous. Are they what they're gonna look like? They was like, it's nothing to worry about. They ran the ball, they threw the ball. Jalen was cooking. He cooked the whole game. O-line got busy. D-line got busy.
I wonder if Nick Sirianni is going to have them go on a 4th and 6 again.
Be honest with you, I wouldn't mind it this time. Now that I know that my kicker sucks. Now it makes sense why he was doing it. It makes sense now. Our kicker he's shaky. You can't trust him. I don't know why, but
Oh, by the way, side note, as somebody else that we know would say, switching gears. So I'm planning to watch the Brutalist Monday, and then the 16th I'm probably gonna watch The Room Next Door, which
Okay.
is Pedro Almodovar.
I'm actually watching it that day as well.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Nice.
I already got tickets, so I don't know which one you're doing.
I'm looking at the 7 o'clock. Wait, are we gonna be at the same showing?
I have no idea. Oh no, I'm doing 9:30. I'm doing Nickel Boys at 7.
Oh. See, I think that's gonna get nominated for Best Picture. So
What, Nickel Boys or Room Next Door?
Nickel Boys.
Okay.
So that's why I was like to Nicolette, I was like, if we go Monday, would you want to go Thursday as well? And she's like, no, I would want to take a break. I was like, yeah, it's fair enough. So we'll probably do Nickel Boys the following week. So I'm like, all right, the Room Next Door, I'll do 7 o'clock.
Well, I'm doing September 5th, the following day, the 17th, and that'll be the last movie I watch before I do my top 10.
I'll be curious to hear how you like September 5. I'm excited to rewatch that. Because I really liked it. I think as Marv was saying earlier, it achieves what it sets out to do, which is tell a thrilling, facts-based story. I think what's also great about that film is that it's combining stuff that, of course, they just filmed with stuff that is imagery that actually happened. And I think they do a really good job with it. But I'll be curious to hear your thoughts. And like I said, I would highly recommend if you watch September 5 that Friday, later on that day, you should watch Munich. Because I think that, not saying it's a cinematic universe, but I do think that it's perfect to watch September 5 and then right after watch Munich. But yeah, I'm also going to be releasing on the 17th, I'm going to be releasing my second Chad+Sabourin's award show, which is 20 categories, of films that I'm nominating. Like certain categories aren't ones that you see at the Oscars. Like I have.
Yeah, I mean, I do the same thing with my videos. That is growing. I think I have like 30 categories.
Oh wow.
There's no Marvel, movies anymore though. Got rid of that category. Or superhero movies. I got rid of it because there wasn't really much this year anyway.
True. But yeah, so I'll be releasing on the 17th the award show voting, so that way you guys and then of course everyone else can vote on that. And then the 24th week later, that's when what I'll do is I'll release like the results of that and seeing like if I agree with this pick or whatnot, just to see the correlation. And then I think in between then, what I'll probably do is I might film my top 10 list and then release it on the 25th of January. So, because I only have a couple films I need to watch. The main one is just The Brutalist. Like once I watch The Brutalist, I'm pretty sure it's a done deal.
I had a couple movies on my list, but they're nowhere to be found, so I can't really watch them.
they got blown out.
Well, mostly there was a movie called Cloud. I don't know if you heard of it.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, they out.
Yeah, I can't find this movie anywhere. And then the one documentary I'm trying to watch, No Other Land.
Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be up for best documentary. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch that. I think that was it. Because the other one was Ren Fair. I think that's a TV series. It's not a movie or a limited series.
I think you're right.
So yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see what your top 10 list is going to look like. Mine, I've been placing movies like differently.
Yeah,
It's tough, man.
that's why I'm rewatching everything.
It helps.
Like I just rewatched Love Lies Bleeding, and that's
So good.
been knocked out of my top 10 now.
Oh wait, I just realized I gotta unmute Marv. What's up, Marv?
I said I gotta. That's gonna be on my top 10.
Love Lies Bleeding?
Yeah, that's gonna be on there. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, that might make my top 3. I'm not sure yet. I gotta get those other 8 movies in there. We'll see. But for a long time, it was my number 2.
What's your number 1?
Number 1, I'm reserving it.
For
Because-
Alien Romulus?
Shut up, Chad. It was either Dune 2 or Long Legs.
Long
but
Legs. Oh my gosh.
You're a hater, Sergey, and I'm not going.
I'm not. Yeah, this year is not the year for horror for me, I guess. Aside from the substance.
Because Long Legs is a gem.
You might like Nosferatu then.
I'm gonna love it. I've been telling you.
I will, Sergey. I will say I did tell Marv off to the side. I think he's gonna like Nosferatu. Like it.
I think so too. I can't wait to see it. I'm mad I ain't seen it yet.
It's his least strange film. Like it's very. I think it's his most accessible film.
It is. It's about to make $100 million at the domestic.
I know. I'm happy to see that for a horror film. For a horror film directed by an art house auteur, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, that should let him know, that he needs to, get an actor. He needs to get after it. You know what I'm saying? He has potential to take over the game.
We'll see how that Western turns out.
What Western?
Marv, he's not interested in the money. He's doing a Viking movie and he's doing a Western.
First of all, it's not even just about the money. It's also about cultural impact as well. It's about building his portfolio. It's not about money. It's about the impact.
He already has a great portfolio. Like, even if you don't like his filmography, those are all movies that you can showcase to people, and it's like, wow, this guy has a vision.
I like his filmography. I don't like one of his movies. That's it.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you liked The Witch.
Yes.
But either way, like those are films that
you do showcase them. I'm not saying that he doesn't already, but I'm saying it's time to take over the game now. A famous quote from a movie that I like that you'll never see. We didn't come to play the game, we came to take over it. And I think that even Grace said that in her you wouldn't know what it is. It's the biopic of Biggie Smalls. You wouldn't know what that is.
I've heard of that one.
Small.
Notorious.
Yeah, I've heard of Notorious.
You have?
Yeah,
I've heard of it. I never watched it. I watched the Tupac movie though. That was terrible.
That movie sucks. That
was terrible.
It sucks balls. Never watch it, Chad. Never.
I didn't see that one.
I watch it literally to laugh. It is literally to show you how to not make a movie. Literally.
Yeah, my friend's like, oh yeah, this movie's pretty good, and we watched it. I'm like, I don't even know the guy, and this is pretty bad.
No, Chad. It is one of the worst movies I have ever seen. You literally, when you watch it, Chad, the movie takes place in the 90s. Why is it an Xbox in there?
Oh my gosh.
Chad, the acting is so bad. He said, yeah, they jumped me.
I think it's because I think I can answer that. It's because what happened was it's actually a tie into Back to the Future. So Marty McFly went to the future to get an Xbox, and then he went to the Tupac movie and he placed it there. So that way he could save Tupac's life.
Notorious had its prop work right, but the problem with Notorious is it's a little bit over the top. I mean, I like it all, of course, but it's over the top. And they didn't hire the right people. They didn't hire real actors in certain spots. So I can't really give it a fair recommendation. I mean, if you just want to watch a cool movie, I guess, but you're not really into that. You like it's not good filmmaking. The picture looks nice a little bit, but the filmmaking is kind of subpar because they didn't hire the right people. They hired
Marv. I can appreciate quote unquote cool films. I mean,
no, it's not. No, what I'm saying
you like
is
Straight Outta Compton? Do you think that's a good movie?
No, that's.
I wouldn't say it's a cool movie, but I thought that was solid.
That's a good movie. I liked it.
I'm about to hang up.
It's a solid movie.
I'm about to hang up, man. What are you talking about? That movie won an Oscar. You know that, right?
Did it really?
Yes, for screenwriting.
No, it didn't.
You can look it up. It was
Oh,
You want to
my
bet
God.
money, Marv?
it
I'll
either
bet you
won.
money.
It either won or was nominated.
You want to bet money if it won?
I told you no. Just look it up.
Yeah, I know it got nominated. It did
No.
not win though.
Well, look it up. I think it won though.
It did not win because it was 2015 when it came out, and The Big Short and Spotlight won.
For
It
adapted.
was nominated. It did not win.
Okay, it was, but it was nominated. So we're not going to cut. We're not going to shortchange anybody over here. That
No, I
movie.
mean I definitely understand why people loved it.
And guess
I
what? And
thought it
guess
was solid.
and guess what? Guess who made that movie?
Wasn't that the hack that did Fast and Furious 8 or was
I'm
it
not.
9?
I will not take any F. Gary Gray.
F Gray.
We're not doing any F slander. I'm not going to let you do that. I'm going to have to fight violently for a lot of these people because you're out here just trying to just take.
What's the director's name? F Gray.
His name is Felix Gary Gray.
It's the Friday director. That's
yes.
That's funny.
That was his first movie. Yes, that's the movie that got his career started, and it's a classic.
So what you're saying is because of Friday, we got.
He also made The Negotiator. That's probably one of his better movies, actually.
The Negotiator.
I need to watch.
Also,
that's the one with Samuel L. Jackson and Kevin Spacey, right?
Kevin Spacey, yeah.
I also really like the movie he did with Vin Diesel, A Man Apart. I like that.
I never saw that.
It's a very quick movie. It's
What do you think of his Law-Abiding Citizen movie?
I think that's one of those. That's a Netflix movie before Netflix movies existed. Okay.
That movie was terrible.
I don't think it's terrible. It's just stupid fun. But it knows it's stupid fun.
No,
I
it
like
doesn't. That's the whole problem. It doesn't know what it is.
I disagree. Hard disagree. Even Jamie Foxx and Gerard Butler said they love that movie. They were like, this is the type of movie that the audience is going to pay. Jamie Foxx's real words were, "This is the movie where he was cast to be Gerard Butler's part." By the way, right? But
Right.
he talked to the studio and the director. He was like, "Listen, no, Jerry has it, y'all. Jerry is who you want. Let me go ahead and play this. I'm gonna play against type, but Jerry has the chops to pull this off. They want when people pay to see this movie, they're gonna want to see him go get everybody. I'm telling you, Jerry has that. And when they switched to it, the movie came out and people really went for it. And Jamie was like, "Yeah, see, I told him this movie is what we need right now." I love that movie, man. That movie's fun. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
it's what we needed right now because it came out in January. So
It came out in October. Now I'll bet you this.
No, I'm pretty sure it came out in January.
Want to bet? I'll bet you this. I have a great memory. October 16th, 2009. Bet me right now.
How much?
20.
20. I'm not
Go
doing 20.
5 then.
5.
All right, look it up, Sergey. October 16th.
That's exactly the date.
Send me my money.
Is it?
No, it is October 16th,
2009.
2009.
Now go ahead and send me that bread, Chad.
You know what? I'm thinking about.
Shut up. You lost.
I think I saw it in January 2014. That's probably why.
I don't want to hear it.
That was not the year before. That was an October movie?
Yes, October 16th, 2009. It came out the same day as The Stepfather and Where the Wild Things Are. And the expansion.
26% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yes, it has a very low rating. It was
Deservedly
24.
so.
It went up 2% though. It was 24 when it was released.
But audiences did give it 75%.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Audience saw it.
I'm in the middle. I remember liking it. But I saw it in 2009, so who knows?
Oh, you should watch it, Sergey. It's got really good logic leaps.
It does not.
What if him
Kidding,
escaping
Marvin.
the jail cell?
So bad.
It's stupid.
See,
but that's
Marv, if it knew that it was schlock, I would 100% be about it.
it
But
does know that it's schlock. I'm
no,
trying
they
to tell
don't.
you.
They do not know that movie is schlock. Watch that movie. They treated it as if it was The Godfather, and it's not.
No, they did not. I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
an Olympus Has Fallen kind of movie, probably.
Yes, Gerard Butler
Olympus Has
knows-
Fallen. That's also where.
They take that seriously, though.
I like Olympus Has Fallen a little bit better than White House Down. But White House Down, I think, got the tone better because it knew that it was schlock.
See, I
Olympus Has
actually
Fallen thought it was.
I like White House Down a lot, but I will tell you right now that from like my mom loves Olympus Has Fallen. That's one of her favorite movies, and she saw White House Down and she almost threw up. She hates that movie.
It's okay. We're going to be reliving White House Down soon. In a few days.
She literally was like, "What am I watching?" She thought it was dumb and stupid.
I mean, that was. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of Chad+Marv+Sergey history, White House Down was the first time that I did want to walk out of a movie.
Really?
White House Down.
Yeah.
I think Gods of Egypt was mine, and
I
somehow I
That's
stayed.
understandable. That's
I
understandable.
almost like, so sometimes every once in a while I'm like, this movie looks terrible. I'm gonna go watch it and have a great time, right? And that was one of them. That I just looked at the trailer one last time. I said, yeah, absolutely not.
You should have done Madam Web.
I did, but my dad had food and they didn't let us in.
That's why you need a backpack.
I know, but he wasn't discreet. Like, he just tried to walk up to the guy. I'm like, Dad, no. And he was just like, it was too late. And
Chad needs a suitcase though.
Chad, on a quick side note, you're missing an implosion right now. This team was up 21-0. The Steelers are coming back to win it. If they lose this game, woo! I can't believe what I'm looking at right now. This is bad. It can't be me. I hope the Eagles are watching. This is bad. This is really.
I mean, they'll be
bad.
watching from home in a couple of days.
Shut up, Chad. Shut up. Now,
I mean, Marv, you're in the majority. Like, if I go on, here, let me show you the spreads right now. Let me go to draft.
I know they're predicted to win. They are.
No, but they have, because I know you don't do sports betting. They have like spreads and everything.
Hold up. It's talking about betting. Are you going to spend my $5? You lost.
Yeah.
It's the $30 at this point.
No, it was 10, and then that was 5 just
20.
now.
Imagine
And 20.
if you would have said yes to the 20. Imagine if you would have said that.
Oh, no. I was not going to bet $20 for that.
Oh,
No,
God.
so right now on the NFL, let me go to. So right now, it looks like. Right now, it seems as if for the Packers-Eagles game, they're not quite sure if it's going to be over or under 45.5 points. But it looks like, the Packers spread went up to 5.5, and the Eagles are down 5.5. Interesting.
I don't think nobody has a real read on the game, actually.
Well, when I was looking it up, a lot of people were predicting the Eagles, that it would be close, but that the Eagles would win.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Speaking of which, Godzilla says biggest hurdle in the NFC for the Eagles are the Lions.
No, it's not,
Because
Boots.
the Lions have home field.
Boots, I'm telling you this right now. Boots, I am predicting this, right? I'm going to predict this right now. If Washington wins Sunday night, and assuming the Eagles take care of business like they're supposed to, because it doesn't matter if they don't. But if, let's say they do, if the Commanders win, they will beat them next week. I'm saying it right here, Boots. I'm trying to tell you, Daniels is elite. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm trying to tell you, man, that kid is special. And they have no defense. I need you to remember that. They have no defense.
Yeah, but look at their record.
No. Their record is amazing. They're a good team. Their entire defense is in the morgue. They're all injured. That's the problem.
Fair enough.
Like, they have 18 people on the team that's in the injured reserve.
That is a lot.
That's a lot.
Also,
like,
Bootzilla says same director that directed Straight Outta Compton directed Friday, and he directed The Italian Job too, I think. Which is that checks out. I think that was my first film of his that I actually saw.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. That's true.
I need to watch the original Italian Job.
Yeah.
I like that.
Is there the Bank Job? Was that also an original movie before that?
I never saw the Bank
I actually don't know. That's the one with Jason Statham, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. Well, yeah, I'll definitely be watching Friday soon then, and then.
Well, we'll be watching it for the movie, for the video, I guess.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a while though.
Got 100 weeks, guys. 100 weeks.
It's last.
That's 2 years, right?
Yes. That's assuming if we're always going to be available.
Oh gosh.
So our 2.5 years then.
Exactly. It's really going to depend. Let's see.
I can't believe this. I actually want them to pull it off.
Yeah, I'll figure out how to alphabetize. I know that there's a way.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah, but it would look nicer.
Oh my God, are they really about to pull this off? I can't believe this.
But yeah, we'll potentially live stream next week. The week after, I know the 25th, I know I won't be able to because I'll be going to actually, you guys both know Kevin. He is doing a concert where he's playing the cello.
Tell him I said
I'll
congratulations.
be going to that. Oh yeah. Because he's engaged now.
Yeah, tell him I said congratulations.
Yeah, man. I'll tell him.
Oh.
Ooh. All right. I think we'll wrap things up for this live stream, but we'll stay tuned, everyone.
I actually really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, man, it was fun. Hopefully next week, we get more interaction from the comment section. But it was good to hear from Boots.
It really wasn't as much as I guess seasons past.
Well, it makes sense, as Sergey said. It's because we hadn't done it in a month. Consistency is a pretty big thing. So, all right, everyone. We will catch you guys later to next week.